I'd like to call to order the Franklin County Board of Commissioners meeting, general session. Today is May 1st, 2018, and we'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance led by Commissioner Brown.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Before we begin with our first presentation, I want to take a personal point of privilege to just congratulate and thank all of those who ran in the Cap City Half Marathon this weekend. It was just a wonderful event. I want to recognize my two staff, Tamara and Jessica, ran in their very first Cap City Half Marathon. So give them a round of applause.
Did you run or walk?
They did the combination.
The both? You did it? But you did it. That's great.
And, I was telling them that they were so proud because they got their first medals, and it is just such a feeling of accomplishment. And I'm just proud of them and thankful that they took up my challenge. And because I was like, hey, let's do it as an office. And they were kind of silent for a little while, and but they did it. And so I'm so proud of them. And it was just a wonderful showing of Central Ohio. When you're running that marathon, all along the way, people come out of their houses and cheer you on. And so your name is usually on your bib, and so they'll say, keep going, Kevin, you can do it. And it's such a wonderful feeling. I just can't even begin to describe.
Okay, show it.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta show.
And then I want to show my new medal here. It's so nice. Thank you so much. I've been enjoying it. So anyways, I want to congratulate and recognize David Babner, who organizes a lot of Central Ohio's marathons, and they just do a tremendous job. The celebration is just incredible.
This was
the 15th anniversary,
which was so great. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's. I mean, if you haven't done one, put it on your bucket list to do, because I'm serious. It's an experience of a lifetime.
Not going to be on my bucket list to run. It may be on my bucket list to walk.
Walking is great.
I know.
I wonder,
do a lot
there's
of
probably a great
walking.
portion of people who participate who walk, and
Yeah.
I think it's just as a good a day for them.
Maybe next year my team will join in walking.
They're covering up. They're hiding. I don't know about
And
that.
Mike isn't here at the moment. But
So when you're
he'll
not here,
learn.
that means you volunteer
Right.
to be the first person.
He's going to
so
be the leader in this. So we'll do something. We will do it.
I got it. All of Franklin County employees could do it. That's great.
We have a team.
Yeah, that's right. I see Ken silent over there. With, Zach's over there. Look at that computer. Zach's like, he's like, I'm not gonna make eye contact. Yeah.
Drive on.
Right.
I have a guest I'd like to
Sure.
introduce, and she's going to be with me for the morning. Her name is Naya, and I asked her if she was in college. She's in 8th grade. Naya, would you stand up, please? And Naya wanted to learn about county government, so she's been meeting with my team this morning, and then I'll be meeting with her, but I know the staff took her around this morning for a little bit, so.
What school? Do you know what school she's from? What school are you from, Naya? Well, why don't you come on up and introduce yourself? Come on up.
Come on up. We put everybody on the spot.
Tell us your name. You see that microphone right there? Yeah.
Older than 8th grade.
I would agree. You're right. I would have said
So
college
much-
too. I would have said
So
college too.
much better than most 8th graders do.
Are you sure you're in 8th grade?
Last time I checked, yes.
So tell us your name, what school you're from, and why you're shadowing Commissioner Brown.
Hello, everyone. My name is Naya Hodge. I go to Gahanna Middle School South, and I'm shadowing Commissioner Brown today because I really do have an interest in government. I'm taking part in my We the People program, and that has given me insight into this country's constitution, and I feel like being here today will give me the experiences that I've wanted, and I'm very thankful for. So, hi.
And we're thrilled that she's here. And my oldest grandson, Vincent, also in 8th grade, is here with my husband at the
Wow.
court.
Okay.
Because he wanted to learn what goes on in the courthouse and in the courtrooms. So my husband is taking him today, and then we'll meet up for lunch later on. So
Awesome.
this is the time of year that lots of students are doing great projects in the community and learning about local government. And I know you've had some young people in, so this is great.
Yeah. The shadowing experiences for Naya and for your grandson, I think, are the type of experiences that really expose you to what we do in government and how government works. I just don't buy that Naya's in the 8th grade.
I know. I know.
I totally
The
think she
poise.
is not telling the truth. And
The
she's a college
poise.
student at Ohio State and posing as an 8th grader. She's probably undercover, doing some undercover story,
We're happy you're here, Naya.
We are. And also today, before we get started with our agenda, we have a presentation and a guest. Lisa Pat McDaniel is here with the Workforce Development Board of Central Ohio. And Lisa, why don't you come forward?
And you look like you're in 8th grade.
Commissioner Brown, you are my favorite.
I knew that.
Would you like to?
Hey, give it out.
That-
You know what? You look like you're in the 7th grade. Yes.
Actually, I'm not sure that's a good thing. Okay. So, good morning, Commissioners.
morning.
Thank you for having me before you. I'm before you because May 7th through 11th is In-Demand Jobs Week across the state of Ohio, as declared by Governor Kasich. And so the Workforce Development Board is going to have events that week, 3 specific events, actually. We're going to have one at around the county. So one will be down in Grove City at the Grove City Y. The second one will be at Fort Hayes here downtown. And then the third one will be up at the Northeast Y. And what we're basically going to do is we'll have employers in representing some of the key sectors here in Central Ohio, including manufacturing and healthcare, among others. We're also going to have our Jobs Mobile there so that we can hopefully introduce the services of the Ohio Means Jobs Center to adults and kids. There'll be activities definitely geared towards kids, including a mini life game so they can understand the kinds of decisions they'll need to make regarding education and careers. And so they will be in the evening. All the information about the events are on our website,
Which is?
www.wdbco.org. So people can find that. We're also going to have food trucks. This is really just an excuse for me to have food trucks. So we really greatly appreciate the partnership that the county commissioners give us and the support, because I know that you are very much interested in the residents of Franklin County having family-sustaining wages for
Absolutely.
jobs for people in the county. And so we want to do our part to make sure people understand what's available to them and how they get those jobs. So thank you for letting me be here.
Would you get us the dates and locations by email so that
Oh, sure, absolutely.
if any
We
of
can
us
do that.
wants to get up there?
Yes, we would, and we would love to have you at any one of the events. They're in the evenings from 6 to 8, show you around.
County, I like that you're doing that.
Great, good.
I think that's great.
Thank you.
Well, a strong Central Ohio, strong Franklin County is rooted in how we prepare people for the workforce, how we maintain them for the workforce, and provide options no matter what your pathway in life is. And we know that changes for everyone at some point. And so the work you do, and certainly this week, recognizing Workforce Development Week, I think is appropriate. And we just want to wish you Godspeed in the work that you do. And
Thank you.
certainly we hope to continue to be partners with you in that endeavor.
Fantastic, I appreciate that. Thank you.
And I think we're presenting
Have
with
a
a resolution.
resolution for you and need to get a picture.
Good thing I have my hair done.
That's right.
Yes, absolutely.
Also want to just warn people, they were announcing that it's high allergy day. So be careful out there because they said the pollen levels will be
Pollen is-
very, very high today. So
Yeah.
be mindful of that. Take your Claritin or your Allegra D or whatever you take.
Anybody that has allergies or sensitivity for your kids with asthma, this is a day to stay in air conditioning if you can at all do that. But it's also a day to be careful so that the kids especially and elderly aren't exposed to the high pollution.
All right. With that being said, is there a motion to approve the minutes from February 13th and February 27th, 2018 general sessions and the minutes from the April 12th and April 26th, 2018 briefing session?
So moved.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
The minutes have been approved.
Thank you. First, we have the Sheriff's Office.
Resolution number 325-18, resolution authorizing a settlement to Tamara Davis for a disputed vehicle damage claim due to an auto accident involving a Franklin County Sheriff's deputy in the amount of $100.
Good morning, Commissioners. Dave Masterson, Director of Administrative Services for Sheriff Baldwin. Our resolution today approves the settlement from a vehicle damage claim from an accident that occurred on February 10th of this year. It's been recommended by the prosecutor and county fleet management and offers payment in the amount of $100 to settle the claim. Pending any questions, I ask approval of this resolution.
I'll move approval of 325-18.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 325-18 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. JFS.
Resolution number 326-18, resolution authorizing an agreement with Vertical Communications for telecommunications maintenance and support in the amount of $26,250.
Good morning.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning.
Morning, County Administration. Juan Torres, Deputy Director for JFS of Technology. The agency currently utilizes a Mitel platform to manage its telephone systems. Only authorized Mitel vendors can provide ongoing maintenance and support for users. Our agency worked with Mitel to identify Vertical as an authorized vendor with a local office here in Columbus that could support our organization of our size. Since our previous vendor discontinued our support last August, our team has been serving as our independent vendor and support. This agreement will provide unlimited remote support, on-site support if necessary, help resolve any outages, fix operational failures, and also provides annual communications consultation. So, pending any questions, I ask for approval of this resolution.
Will this make your job easier?
Well, it's really focused on the residents. So, yes,
It will make things much easier for our residents.
So the 600,000 calls that we're doing a year,
Oh.
it's a critical partner for us.
It is. And anything we can do to make it easier for our residents is great, but will this help you in what you're doing too?
Absolutely. So they are a well-known organization and came as a direct recommendation from the manufacturer. And having support in Columbus and or 24/7 support is
Which is
vital for us.
terrific. That's great. I will move approval of 326-18.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 326-18 has been adopted. Resolution number 327-18, resolution authorizing the Franklin County Department of Job and Family Services Director to enter into an agreement with Northwoods Consulting Partners, Incorporated.
Our agency currently houses approximately 32 million customer document images in our internal document imaging system. As part of the Ohio Benefits Project to consolidate eligibility systems, ODJFS and Department of Administrative Services will be implementing a new statewide document imaging system with a set go-live date of June 4th. The new system utilizes Northwoods software, which is the same document imaging software the agency currently uses, so our staff will already have experience using the technology. Staff will be completing webinars and training sessions to familiarize themselves with the new system prior to go live. However, the vast majority of those 32 million documents in our system, anything related to SNAP, TANF, or Medicaid, will need to be migrated to the state EDMS, which will take several days. Our departments that utilize the system in application are developing plans to manage the workflows and continue moving documents around the agency during the migration process and after the launch, so our customers don't experience any disruption. Additionally, we are continuing to have conversations with the state about our child care documents, which are not currently scheduled to be included as part of this migration. In the meantime, we plan to continue to host those documents on premise in our current system, while the SNAP, TANF, and Medicaid will be housed in the state. There are discussions going on right now to integrate child care, child support, children's service documents in a statewide EDMS, and we are maintaining regular communications with our counterparts in those agencies. So pending any questions, I ask your approval for this resolution.
I'll move approval of 32718.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes,
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 327-18 has been adopted.
Thank you.
thank you, Juan.
Economic Development and Planning.
Resolution number 328-18. Resolution to adjust the boundaries of the City of Columbus and the City of Grandview Heights, case number ANX-08-18.
Good morning, Commissioners. Jenny Snapp, Assistant Director, Economic Development and Planning. This resolution is to consider a boundary adjustment of 5.3 acres from the City of Columbus to the City of Grandview Heights. The area to be adjusted includes 5.3 acres of public right-of-way. That's of Rail Street and West Goodale Boulevard to West 3rd Street. That's just on the eastern edge of Grandview Yard, west of Olentangy River Road and State Route 315, and south of West 3rd Street. The transfer will place Rail Street and all associated infrastructure in Grandview Heights, which it primarily serves. Grandview Heights has determined that the community would be best served if it had jurisdiction over safety, traffic, street maintenance, and plowing services. Petition was filed by the City of Columbus and the City of Grandview Heights in accordance with Ohio Revised Code 709.37. The City of Columbus passed ordinance number 0258-2018 on February 5th, 2018, agreeing to transfer the 5.3 acres of public right-of-way to the City of Grandview Heights. And Grandview Heights passed ordinance number 2018-01 on March 5th, 2018, consenting to the transfer of land from the City of Columbus. Both ordinances were certified to the Board of County Commissioners for further proceedings in accordance with Ohio Revised Code 709.37. And pending any questions, we request your approval.
I will move for approval of 32818.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes,
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 328-18 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Jenny.
Community Partnership.
Resolution number 329-18. Resolution authorizing a one-year contract with Produce Perks to provide enhanced electronic benefit transfer services for low-income Franklin County residents at participating farmers markets for $15,000.
Good morning, Commissioners. Dana McCrary, OMB. This resolution would authorize a contract with Produce Perks, formerly known as Veggie Snaps, to match dollar for dollar up to $10 per transaction every time an EBT cardholder purchases fresh produce, fruits or vegetables at participating farmers markets, and then they match those dollars at the market to really enhance a purchaser's ability to access fresh fruits and vegetables.
And when you're talking about the EBT card, for those who don't know the initials, this is the food card that somebody would generally take to the grocery store.
Exactly.
They can now use, well, we've done this several years, they can use it at the farmers markets,
That's correct.
which
Yeah.
is great.
Yes, yes, and really have their dollars doubled
Yeah.
to really be
Yeah.
able to increase that fresh fruit and vegetable consumption.
Which is wonderful.
So pending any questions, I would request the approval of this resolution.
I'll move for approval of 32918.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes,
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 329-18 has been adopted.
thank you.
Public Facilities Management.
Resolution number 330-18. Resolution authorizing recycling of information technology equipment declared obsolete by the Franklin County Automatic Data Processing Board.
Good morning, Commissioners. Darla Reardon, Director, Public Facilities Management. Periodically, this agency is asked by the Data Processing Board to assist with the disposal of obsolete surplus IT equipment. We do so in a manner consistent with this board's commitment to promote sustainable principles in our policy decisions and programs. Pending any questions, we request your approval to dispose of this e-waste.
I will move for approval of 33018.
Second.
Moved and second in voting. Commissioner Brown?
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce?
Yes.
Resolution number 330-18 has been adopted. Resolution number 331-18. Resolution authorizing a contribution agreement to the Capital Crossroads Special Improvement District of Columbus in the amount of $88,374.
This morning, we have two companion resolutions for your consideration, each asking for your continued support of the efforts of our partners in the Special Improvement Districts, or SIDS. The county has downtown properties located within the boundaries of the Capital Crossroads Special Improvement District and the Discovery Special Improvement District. Our government center buildings are located in the Capital Crossroads District, and Memorial Hall on East Broad Street is located in the Discovery District. Our partners in the SIDS work to improve the safety and overall aesthetics in these areas. This morning with us is Lisa Diefendiefer, Deputy Director of Operations and Advocacy of the SIDS. She would like to speak to their programs and activities they will be providing on our behalf in 2018. Thanks, Lisa.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you, Commissioners Brown and Voice, for the opportunity to say a few words today. First off, of course, we appreciate your continued support of both Capital Crossroads and Discovery SID. In 2017, our personnel continued to work to maintain a clean, safe, and welcoming environment for residents, employees, students, and visitors to enjoy. Our cleaning team assists with such projects as the High Street pole-mounted baskets, district-wide litter control, and power washing and leaf removal. Our safety team teams up with a division of police to address quality of life issues, and we also team up with our homeless outreach specialists to interact with folks who are in need on the street and connect them to services. Last year, our outreach team helped 83 people move off the downtown streets into temporary shelter and permanent housing, which is remarkable considering the challenges around affordable housing, and the fact that they moved that many people into housing is pretty amazing. I tell our ambassadors, we have about 30 ambassadors out on the street, and I tell them on a regular basis, had it not been for them and the work that they do, we wouldn't see the resurgence, I'm confident, downtown that we have seen. In addition to cleaning and safety services, the SID operates the Pearl Market, a farmers and vendors market in Pearl Alley, and thanks to the support from Franklin County, we have been able to distribute over $10,000 worth in EBT tokens and $5,000 in product perks, formerly Veggie Snap, since 2015, so that's been terrific as well. We're grateful for our partnership. We certainly appreciate the financial contribution, and I'll tell you that offices like Homeland Security and justice programs and the Sheriff's Office and facilities have all been remarkable. You guys have incredible staff, dedicated and motivated and so incredibly competent. So I'm really proud to be associated with that crew. In 2018, we'll continue moving forward with our programs, and additionally, we'll be adding, are launching our CPAS program as well, a free bus pass program funded by downtown property owners. So with that, that's kind of my summary. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Lisa, living in the Short North area and being around the courthouse campus, I see a lot of the ambassadors, and they are always so good talking with people, listening to people. They are so professional, and I really appreciate that.
Thank you. The team is, I think, terrific. I think their challenges have increased over the years. We're seeing more people out on the street who are just have a lot of needs, and we have some challenges around that. But we continued kind of focusing on kind of a holistic approach to addressing issues. So, sometimes it's enforcement, sometimes it's outreach, sometimes it's a combination, but having the right people at the table to make that happen is critical, and the county's been there consistently, and so has the city.
Great.
Yeah.
That's great. I'll move for approval of 33118.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brown,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Resolution number 331-18 has been adopted. Resolution number 332-18, resolution authorizing a contribution agreement to the Discovery Special Improvement District of Columbus Incorporated in the amount of $10,769.
This resolution is the companion agreement for the Discovery SID, and Memorial Hall is located within this district. I would just like to say the SID staff has been great ambassadors for the city and partners for the county. So pending any questions, we request your approval of this action.
Move approval of 33218.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brown,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Resolution number 332-18 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Purchasing.
Resolution number 333-18, resolution approving purchases for various Franklin County agencies in the amount of $3,493,230.97.
Good morning, Commissioners. Carl Cuspert, representing the Purchasing Department.
Morning.
This resolution requests your approval of 115 purchase orders. For the small business enterprises, there are 16 purchase orders, which equals 13.9% for the purchase order volume. Their total dollar amount is $802,064.87, which equals 23% of the purchase order dollar volume. These purchase orders have been pre-certified as availability funds by the county auditor. If any questions, I recommend their approval.
I'll move approval of 33318.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brown,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Resolution number 333-18 has been adopted.
Great.
Thank you. Board of Commissioners.
Resolution number 334-18, resolution authorizing expenditures for county meetings and convenience in the amount of $6,000.
Good morning, Commissioners. Chris Long, Deputy Administrator. The Board of County Commissioners provides services to the community through its 14 agencies, and the Board supports the ongoing dialogue amongst elected officials, staff, professionals, and community engagement as it relates to topics of importance to county priorities and principles. On occasion, it's helpful for such gatherings to provide for the provision of food and non-alcoholic beverages and ancillary items for the furtherance of such meetings, convenings, and community outreach. This resolution allows for the provision of those items, and pending any questions, would recommend your approval.
Move approval of 33518.
Second.
334.
33418.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brown,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Resolution number 334-18 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Resolution number 335-18, resolution appointing Molly Gottner to the Franklin County Community-Based Correction Facility Governing Board.
Good morning, Commissioners. Eric Janis, Deputy Administrator. Ms. Gontner is the Chief Probation Officer for Franklin County Municipal Courts Probation Department. Pending any questions, would recommend this appointment.
She also sits on our Reentry Coalition and has been a very good participant there. So I think this will work out well. I'll move approval of 33518.
Second.
Moved in second and voting, Commissioner Brown,
Yes.
Commissioner Boyce.
Yes.
Resolution number 335-18 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are there any generalizations?
There are two today, Commissioner. Case number from Economic Development and Planning Department, case number ANX 0918, an expedited type 2 annexation petition, was filed with the Franklin County Economic Development and Planning Department on April 25th, 2018. The petition is requesting to annex 1.387 acres from Jackson Township to the city of Grove City. The petition will be considered by the Board of Commissioners on May 29th, 2018. Case number ANX 1018, an expedited type 2 annexation petition, was filed with the Franklin County Economic Development and Planning Department on April 25th, 2018. The petition is requesting to annex 68.55 acres from Jackson Township to the city of Grove City. The petition will be considered by the Board of Commissioners on May 29th, 2018. That is all, Commissioner.
Thank you. If there are no further comments or questions, that concludes our meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. So you can wear that all week?
Hang it up with the rest of them. Get ready for my next race.
We just went.